The Adventures of the Furnace. DK loves the furnace. Shadow loves the freezer. That is my groin. I always take the long range chaff grenades. Gonna need them. Need this card. I think my next setup, if I ever moved, I'm just gonna sit in a freezer. Just get a fridge and freezer, or just a full-on just freezer, and just sit in it. Like, now I'm always cold. Suddenly bad guys. Who the fuck told you to patrol here? Oh, they cleaned up the gun. One of them just carried it. I don't know if there were mines out here. I don't like a long passageway to anywhere. I'm just paranoid. Especially when the radar's jammed. So do I have to go to that, like, super steamy room or whatever that I was crawling to get the body armor? Or is there a specific location I need to go to? Or is it just be in the blast furnace and it works? Because I don't remember. Okay. I just want to be as close to getting back to the elevator as possible, but I technically need to be in the blast furnace. Master.
Now you've got to warm it. You need to find someplace hot.
Thank you. Mei Ling, save.
What's up, Snake?
I just thought I'd save. You know, I was feeling a little lonely. Can you help warm up this card key?
In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but, Snake, believe in yourself.
I guess I should just keep calling on Mei Ling, because that's the only way I'm going to get a compliment here. Oh, hey, Master.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear
John's
it.
not around.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No.
So it's just been sitting on no. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it. Yeah, it's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but what are you trying to say? It's too similar. What is? The cause of the death? Didn't the arms tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack? Yeah. Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack. No, you're telling me that Naomi was behind it? Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection? The nanomachines. She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was. Does the Colonel know? I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her. Okay, I'll ask him myself. Really wish you could have turned back on voices. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation? I just placed Naomi under arrest. Rest? He was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists. Are you sure? I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now. What kind of interrogation? Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentanol or whatever, pentothal here. Call me if you find out anything. So it's true, isn't it? Naomi, I can't believe it. That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere. Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about. But Snake, you must be infected too, you know. All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel. So we have this fox dye that's killing people. Specific people. I just hope someone makes me a vaccine. Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, ow, fuck, Christ. I had no control of that. I was still riding up.
That's stupid. Sorry, I just learned something about my phone that's really dumb.
It turns off. No.
No, when I plugged it into my freaking computer to charge it real quick, it made the freaking notification thing go off. I was like, I don't want to hear the Dark Souls soul sound.
Or do you?
Perhaps.
Don't worry, Princess is swinging her knife, so you'll be fine. There's hi DK, T-Dog, and etc. So your name's now etc.
Damn straight it is.
John, we're almost done. Once I get this, I don't think there's a whole lot left. I think it's just boss battles and a lot of fucking story.
So, you looking to end it tonight or save it for another?
I mean, if you're fine, then we can try to finish it tonight.
I cannot say that I am fine after this week.
Enough to vaguely care.
Oh, God. Like, if you had to make a rough estimate of, like,
I don't remember. You'd have to ask DK, because I don't have the full-on knowledge of how long.
I've probably got, like, till 10:30 in me. It's like another 25 minutes.
This counts as blast furnace. Will this heat it up? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Just... Yeah, this should count. I just have to wait. Also, I want my rations to fucking heat up.
I was gonna try to play a game to keep myself up, but it's not starting. I see what you're doing.
I mean, I'm trying to warm up the keycard.
God damn it.
You can't say that with me trying to be a floor helicopter. Good news is, those thawed. Now I'm just waiting for the key to turn red. Aha! Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Put it in my groin and we'd be fine. That's the hottest part of my body. Keep it nice and warm. Yep. These don't fucking heat or cool off. As long as I don't spend too much time in the cold room, it should be okay. Either way, I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just fucking rushing. Almost there, gotta keep on, because I'm trying to think, I'm like, there's not really a whole lot left, because once we do this, I think that kind of gets us, I don't remember another sequence or not, what could happen, but I'm like, I know we're going to be getting into the, that's going to shit, I don't care, eventually the Metal Gear fight, and then we have a Liquid fight, and then, like, there's a, like, a whole, like, get out sequence, and then that's it. Like, for major events that I can remember, but there's a lot of talking in between, too, so. And I don't know how well I'm gonna do at the fucking Metal Gear fight. as well as Liquid's battle, but I mean, luckily on easy, it seems like all the bosses are taking a bit more damage, so the fights aren't usually as bad as I thought.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
Here's I got this
I don't know what I
elevator.
look like.
All my
I'm
identification.
invisible in a mirror.
But my reason for getting into
Vampires.
genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came
I'll check
from.
myself before I wreck
my
myself.
age, my race, anything.
Naomi,
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little
Rhode
orphan.
Island.
Yeah.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
The perfect
What?
soldier.
He
And
was a
Gray
young
Fox.
soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark?
Paramedic.
No. That was my brother.
Paramedic.
Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
Dead.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Can't poop.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
How many songs are on this elevator?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was...
I love you.
Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to
Forever.
Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear.
My card at this
Okay,
point
Snake.
would be fucking room temp with how long we had that conversation. But thank God it's still hot. How this elevator just had taken that long. Oh, yeah, John, and fucking some kind of crazed shot that attacks specific people. Attacking specific parts of the DNA. You want it? Gotta get out of here quick. I don't want my key to freeze. Almost there. Going as fast as I can. Run, 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 run. Nano phone. Wait.
Now, it's kind of sad that the Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod kind of stopped being updated when Elden Ring came out.
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. Elden Ring's the new Dark Souls 3. You need to play the Cinders mod on Elden Ring. Out of my way. I don't care. Oh, got it. No more of this fucking keycard business.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Damn it. I fucked up.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
No.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
What do you mean, cause?
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
Yeah, it sucked.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
Yeah.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Gross.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake,
So close.
that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming
you only
from
just found out?
inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Wesker.
Me, dear brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
Liquid Wesker.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose.
So now
You
Kaz is
may
dead.
Die now.
Master Miller, no. Uh-oh. I don't remember if I have to wait this out or what I gotta do in here, but... Hope you brought your gas mask, Snake. Yeah. Kaz is dead. I miss Kaz. Just because we kept talking about his made-up casserole. I don't remember if I'm supposed to do something or wait this out or if I'm supposed to chaff or... Otacon, can you help?
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Alright, how about a
Can you open
rocket?
the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Bulletproof glass, can't stop it with a rocket.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Thank you. I can breathe. Oh, get up. Ah! There was a shirtless man out there. Hey, what you doing? Take that. Also, Liquid, why'd you take your shirt off?
Snake! Did you
Dude, he's
like my
ripped.
sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your
asked
warrior's
nothing
pride and
but
become nothing more than a
questions.
pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge.
Yeah,
we still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program.
Comes out of the nipples.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
What is it, like a Christmas list?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true
Hand
that the
sanitizer.
Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine.
Shit, Spanish.
You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist
Think you got that right.
is so they could create you.
You see how ripped you are?
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
All of my life.
But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why
Daddy.
you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes!
Yeah. How little he knows about the concept of the project.
Snake, your blood will be the first.
Man, I wish I was inferior, but ripped.
New weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother.
It's not even inferior.
Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
You think my pistol can handle this? Ah!
How do I stop it?
I don't know. I thought I was supposed to shoot the giant round thing on the right. I'm gonna get hit a lot, aren't I? I'm in trouble. Man, machine, the future. $1998 was wild. Hi. So did you build one for me so I could battle it? No? Okay. Kinda was hoping you made like 2 of them and we could like duke it out. Oh, fuck me. Oh, now it's awake. God, imagine playing this on your PlayStation 1. Ow. God. I am not going to be doing a great job avoiding rockets to my mouth. God. At least that would hurt him. I died. I wanted to switch to my thing, but my buttons don't respond very well.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Snake, what happened? Well, I went against the Metal Gear you guys have been all riding this whole fucking thing on. What do you think happened? Never find me. Missed it by a fucking mile. I don't want to be near this. I ever told you missiles are brutal? I really should figure out what the fuck to hide or do something proper instead of standing out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Missed it. Anyway, it continues to stand in buttfuck nowhere. Hey, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I don't know if it really mattered, but I took a lot of damage and I'm a bit low now on rations. Hey, can we just call it truce?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Gray Fox.
Hurry! Get away!
Gray Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
Anything does.
The terrible Snake. You haven't aged well.
Yeah, that happens. Especially when you're a clone. The only over-the-top sequence in this entire game is anything with Gray Fox. But, like, Twin Snakes is like, what if we just do that the whole time?
Why? What do you want from me? I'm
Love.
a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox. From the outside,
I've stood behind here and gotten damaged so much, but we're fine here.
Every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Don't say that.
I'll stop it from moving.
Fox! Fox! Something about cyborg ninjas and losing their arms they really love doing.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. He destroyed the radome.
Fox.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
No!
No, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can finally die.
It's no good.
After
I can't do it.
I was taken
No,
from the
I
battle.
can't do it.
Neither truly alive
I can't
nor
do it.
truly dead.
I can't do it.
An
No,
undying
I can't do it.
in a world of light.
It's no good. I can't do it.
Soon it will finally
No, I can't do it.
Couldn't do it. I can't be the one to kill him. Even though he'll be the one that died because, you know, I don't want it to be on my conscience that I killed him.
Snake.
Now he just has to suffer a much worse death.
Anyone else? Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Man, how fucked up that we're going with also the sad ending. I mean, he's gonna die regardless, but if Meryl is supposed to also be dead at the end of this, Snake's not gonna have a great time. The only happiness in this is that Otacon's living, even though he lives all throughout the whole thing anyway, but...
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone.
You're not Rock.
Even yourself. Die!
That's a foot. Where'd that shot go? Man, I really wish you lost the missiles.
Okay, that's a good amount of health chunk you've taken out.
It's just gonna keep
Shoot
hurting.
more.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. I'm gonna run out of rations. Any off to the side. I cannot avoid missiles.
only have to run towards them when they're shooting.
It's that or chaff grenades, but... Buddy. Damn it.
So close.
I know, it's getting there. If I didn't fucking just keep tanking it over and over.
Snake! Snake!
I do have to do the whole fucking thing. At least if I do, I can skip the Gray Fox thing. Oh my god. Oh, hey man, this fight looks familiar. I can't do it. Can I not skip this part? Oh my god. I know you're gonna die, Gray Fox.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Truly alive, nor truly dead.
I can't do it.
Don't lose again.
I'm trying not to.
Can't do it. No. I can't do it.
It will finally
No good. I can't do it. No. I can't do it.
You know I can't do it. Hello? Look at me. No, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. Oh, it's a laser.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Just take the hint.
Alright, so then it's just that liquid snake and then escape.
And then it's just getting out of here in like a linear sequence. Like, shoot everything, get the fuck out.
I will hope that only takes the next 18 minutes.
I mean, depending on how... There's a lot of talking.
I know.
I know, just power through. Think of it as I'm your actual important friend.
Oh, it's like... I bad. So badly.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to be here either, but we're here. I'm pushing through, too. Metal Gear Solid, I love it, but I'm not a fan of the original because I'm fucking terrible at it.
The other thing I'm also is supposedly I'm supposed to get another phone call later, so I don't know. I don't know when that'll happen.
Sleeping late as usual.
Yeah.
Snake.
I do like to sleep.
You're still alive.
I won't die.
Yeah.
As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos
Thing's pretty
and
fucked.
honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders
I'm kind of stuck here.
superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing.
Maybe.
That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it.
I have a face?
It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Oh, you vanished there for a moment, sir.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
EK?
Boss.
Oh.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally
Thanks.
octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us.
Yuck.
We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But
I don't know. One of you has brown hair, the other one has blonde.
They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes.
Oh, there we go.
Look at
You
your
took
lip.
everything from me before I was even born. But
Bullshit.
you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Why are
Thanks
we
to Father's
talking about
DNA,
this?
they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer
Can't believe
instinct.
you had a projector working to
Those
show me this.
soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers.
That's
Yeah.
right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments!
That's all Snake has contributed to conversation is question.
1991,
Sacrifices.
the Gulf War.
The Gulf War.
The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
No.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
Oh, that's on genes.
And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
Hey, buddy.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Anyway, you want to fight or just keep talking?
Look behind you.
No.
No.
I think she's already dead still.
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
I mean, I did succumb to the torture.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed.
Oh, that was
They've
quick.
arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Can't we just fight?
Colonel, can you hear me?
I'm shirtless.
I'm listening.
He took my
What is
shirt
the
off,
Pentagon
by the
trying
way.
to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
Throw his body into
I
it.
may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
And I gave
Are you
it
sure?
the torture to kill her.
Bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved
Hello.
of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
put the Colonel back
Abe
on.
Lincoln.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry.
We've
prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear
typical.
device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s.
Thank you.
Our country's dirty little secret.
Maybe stop having those.
You can't be allowed to live.
Same could be said
Well,
for yourself.
The bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Oh, well, shit. God.
There's no
Can we
way
just
out
fight
for
now?
us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
I hope this doesn't become a pain in the ass, because we got a fist fight now. Hand-to-hand combat's not really my strong suit in an old
Everything
game.
from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
Again, I think
She'll
she's
make a
dead.
Beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this?
That's a woman. Oh, the
It
bomb.
will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Again, the only reason we picked to have her dead is because the voice acting was better in this one, and just the whole sequence versus Twin Snakes, where we'll have her live when we do that
If
one.
you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love.
She hasn't budged, and she looks bloodier than the last time I seen her.
If you cross this line, you fall.
Thanks.
At this height, it will kill even you.
Thank you. I mean, I have full health after you've rocketed me 17 times. Why is it when I hold... what am I seeing? Why is that flickering? Interesting. Why is every button I hit make that text keep popping up?
What's wrong, Snake?
I'm trying, John. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I just don't know how I feel that you took my shirt off. Oh.
Better hurry. It's going to blow.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Liquid. Can you fall off? No. Oh God, please no. Fall off. Oh god. Not me. We have 30 seconds, please.
You're out of time.
Thank fuck. He fell. Ah, you only have 20 seconds. Good luck, fucker. That's what he says to me as he falls. Somehow the 20 seconds are much longer than 20 seconds. Anyway, now for the sad moment. That raw moment of Snake showing emotion.
Meryl. Forgive me. Damn! I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing. Meryl, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
Otacon.
She's gone, Snake.
Because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh? If you do that, you can keep the pain at a nice, safe distance.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I lost.
So, are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her? Snake. People die. But death is not defeat. That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf, too. But that wasn't defeat. She and I will be together forever. We didn't lose anything.
Together forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her. Life's more than just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake. There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there. Come on. I released all the security locks.
Oh, good.
It'll be okay. We can escape. You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
I'm through regretting.
And you're looking
the
at his
past.
penis. Yeah.
Life isn't all about loss, you know?
Then in Twin Snakes, we'll have a happier ending where Meryl's alive.
Those guys. Seems like they only hurry when they're destroying things. Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
Okay. Let's go.
Plus, canonly, Meryl lives, so we'll do the proper way of how she's supposed to be alive in the
I
next
hope you're
one.
still watching me. Maybe I can prove myself to you after all.
Come on, hustle. Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
My sneaking suit.
My shirt.
You better hurry.
I know. I fucking Liquid took it off of me. Now it's just this sequence and we're done.
Now you look like yourself again.
Yeah, because I have a shirt on. Let's just hope I can fucking do this. Meryl, I'm sorry. 3 seconds of shocking, I gave up to have you die. Goodbye. Proper burial. That should be fun. I'm a loser.
Hurry!
Yeah, moving. I mean, oh god, I don't have any equipment, right? Need a ration though because I'm scared of how this next sequence is gonna be. But at least we don't have to fight the Metal Gear anymore.
A surveillance camera.
It's a little late, don't you think, to go back? No, I can't now.
I got him. Let's go.
Where'd you go, Otacon? Over here.
I got it. Snake, jump in.
Oh god.
Use the weapon to fire that machine gun. Shoot back to the snake.
Trying. This thing moves so fucking slow. I've been trying to hit those barrels. Fucking brutal in this one. When you get first person mode, this whole sequence isn't as bad. I mean, you kind of get it in this, but not great.
Uh-oh, Snake. It's a check.
Of course.
Here they come. Damn, you can't get through. Snake, you gotta...
I am.
Good job, Snake. Let's go.
Going as fast as I can for John.
I appreciate it.
Snake! Here they come. Damn, you can't get through.
Snake, for the love of God, just kill him, please. So hard to hit anybody.
You did it, Snake!
Thanks. I still don't know why you couldn't just drive through them. Remember me, Snake!
It's not over yet!
Why won't you just go away? Liquid! Got hit right in the face. Just go away. It's like, Snake, take me to Taco Bell. No. I won't do it. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my god, is it over? Finally! Now it's a long sequence and it's done. How long have we just story? We've done it. So if Meryl lived, so, we'd be doing things with her, but instead, because we let her die, we get to hang out with good old Otacon.
Otacon. Are you okay?
No.
I guess so.
Otacon, can you move?
It's no use. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I don't know, but I hope he's dead.
Good old you, I mean how?
Liquid's dead.
Wesker.
Snake!
Fox die.
If he's dead, that means...
Me next.
Don't think about it, Snake.
Oh, okay.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
For the first time.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, about Meryl.
I already know.
Colonel?
Meryl was my daughter.
What?
I didn't find out until recently. I got a letter from her mother, my dead brother's wife. I was going to tell her after this operation was over.
Colonel,
It's okay, Snake. Thanks anyway. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
Yeah, sorry about the daughter thing.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
I'm a janitor.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present
I'm
for
actually
you.
the president of
There's
Campbell's
a
Chicken
snowmobile
Soup.
close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data.
I remember
as long as
card.
I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
I owe you something. I killed your
Roy,
daughter.
Just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die. What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
This isn't face to face.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
And he killed your parents.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some
Sorry, I
peace.
just looked at it and she's like, maybe he did.
He wasn't really
Could have
my
fought
brother
harder and
anymore.
lived.
Could have lived?
Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable.
Ew, a body.
But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too.
Magnetized.
I know.
Yeah.
I've
Someone
always looked for a
pulled him.
reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Imagine putting this in your PS1 and playing, and you're like, what the
Genes
fuck did
exist
I
to pass
play?
down our hopes and dreams for the future through our
God, shut
children.
up! Don't you know I want to go to bed, lady?
Living is a link to the future.
Oh, that's a
I was
different
whipped in
game.
the eye by a
That's how
freaking
life
rope
works.
tonight. My eyes are burning.
Loving each other, teaching each other.
I want to love him.
That's how we can change the
Instead
world.
of leaving with Meryl, I get stuck with Otacon.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
God, your voice is different.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now?
I want to enjoy life.
Just seeing not
Did you
Meryl,
feel it?
not Meryl behind me.
How about you, Otacon?
Me? I feel like a new man.
So what are you gonna do? Continue your research?
No, I'm finished with science. I'm interested in human psychology now.
Sounds good.
The whole reason I got into science in the first place was because I was no good with people. I was scared of them. I was scared of life. I thought that I could never understand them because they're so illogical. But I finally learned how to like people. I'm not afraid anymore.
You and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm just tired of always being a spectator in life. I'm ready to live. I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet. I'm not gonna hide anymore.
You giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh yeah. You can have it.
Now I could use that when I do another game of just this one, but I'm not.
So, This is where we say goodbye to our loves as well. Want me to drive?
No thanks. I'd rather do it myself.
Image.
No problem. Where to, Snake?
My real name is David, Otacon.
I'm Hal, Dave.
Oh, that's right. Hal. Hal and Dave. That's a good one. Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter.
Get it? No.
So where you going, Dave?
I think it's time for me to look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will you find it?
I'll find it. I know I'll find it.
We start to drive and we just fall into a thing of water and ice, die.
Yeah.
This wasn't meant for the snowmobile. Probably like some fucking... Yep. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. Total destructive power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima bomb or whatever. 1993 START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads 3,000 that to whatever. However, in 1998, there are still 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Then there's probably a fucking, like, thing after, but, like, you know how they do the talk with Metal Gear and it to set you up, but other than that, that's it. You've experienced 1998 Metal Gear. It's like, to me, I just couldn't imagine in 1998, like, looking at the box and be like, yeah, I'll just play this, and because it looks like a stealth game thing. That'll be cool. And then all of that story. Like, what the fuck? I'm terrible at it, though. I'm rough, because I'm just bad at the dated stuff, and I'm more used to it. Even 2 and 3 and everything I'm fucking awful at, but I'm more used to the less dated like controls of having first person view and things like that and actually being able to shoot from it. But I managed somehow. I think the only fights I really had to redo was Psycho Mantis and the fucking Metal Gear fight.
Oh, right, yeah, Psycho Mantis was this game. It feels like a different one. Probably because it's been a little while.
Welcome to the Alaska.
Okay.
You beat Metal Gear. Just cuts to today on Survivor. We're gonna be taking a trip up Alaska to survive the cold winter or the cold nights or whatever. It's never actually nighttime. The sun's always up. We gotta deal with frigid temperatures.
So Toyota. So Toyota.
Bears, this is DK's habitat. In a mushroom. A great time. So, at some point, we'll be, whether it's tomorrow or whatever, we'll do Metal Gear Twin Snakes, which is going to be the exact same story. It's just that the sequences of, like, how the scenes play out are a little bit more over the top, as on top of it being better graphics, because it's going off of, like, Metal Gear Solid 2 graphics and things like that, but it will, be a lot more over the top. The dialogue's kind of been redone, so some voices may, or just delivery and things might sound a little different. And instead, that torture sequence, I'll actually fight through it so that Meryl doesn't die. Then eventually Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I don't know when 4 will happen because I still have to get a copy of that, but also there is a chance that Metal Gear Solid 4 will happen in the collection that they're doing with the remake of 3 is happening. They're going to be doing like a volume collection 1 and 2. So everyone's assuming 4 is going to be on the second one and finally not be a PS3 exclusive, so even though it's not really an exclusive, they just made it only on the PS3 because the PS3, you know, PlayStation had the Blu-ray and could hold more data on the discs, where the 360, they actually made a Metal Gear Solid 4 playable and smooth on Xbox 360, but Konami didn't want to deal with the discs, the amount of discs you would have to have. And it's like, it sucks that we weren't really into the digital thing to where they would have just done a digital download. It wasn't, like, as prevalent then. Good, there was a John in Konami of America. It was you. That's right, in 1998 you worked in this, or whatever year it was getting worked on. But either I'll get a copy to play it, or we'll be waiting quite a while before Metal Gear Solid 4 happens because of the until it just re-releases on a different fucking system. You know, I really do enjoy 4.
Allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Mush. Mush.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those 2 are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am.
No one ever does.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Otacon. No, it's still Ocelot doing his thing. It'd be funny though if it was just Otacon this whole time was the bad guy. Or doing his own thing. But hey, took me almost 8 hours, 18 saves, 8 continues, 21 times I was found, killed 72 enemies, and used 46 rations. Good name? Booma. Special items? Stealth. Gave me the stealth camo, so when I ever replay this game, I will have it. I didn't save. I don't know if that will affect anything, but I don't really care, because I'm probably, you know, if I ever came back, whatever. Didn't want it anyway. Because I'm probably never really, like, revisiting this. And even if I did revisit it, I would hope to revisit it not on, you know, I'd play it on a regular console, then, because my PS3 was having issues with this, so. But we did it. The next thing will be fucking Twin Snakes at some point.